Here's the entire process of how I made this color-changing glass cup from beginning to end. The very first step was to get my designs ready, and for this bunny's cup, the designs come from one of the first sticker sheets I made for my shop 5 years ago, which means it doesn't really match my style anymore. So after I picked the 6 designs I wanted on the glass, I went ahead and redrew them to match my current style. Then it was time to adjust the designs a bit so that they'd be ready to cut out of vinyl. I like for there to be as much solid space as possible in the designs so that you can really see the color changing effect. And I also went ahead and drew a carrot to use as the little in-between design. Once it's finished, I get them exported and bring them into Silhouette Design Studio. In this file, I have a rectangle template that I use for all of my glass cup designs. I just did this by measuring the outside of the cup and getting the exact width so that the design would wrap around perfectly. So now I just arrange the designs until I have a general layout. Then I duplicate the design to make sure that it will meet up perfectly when wrapped around the cup. And now when I adjust the designs, I make sure to select both duplicates of whichever bunny I'm moving. Once I have my finished layout, I select the rectangle of the design, making sure to only grab one of each bunny and bring it up to the top left corner of the cutting mat. Then I get rid of the rectangle so that I'm not cutting that out of the vinyl. Now I make sure that they all have the same line color. I like to choose the transparent one, and then I click send.